Steins Gate Zero was released on December 10 for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. It was announced as a true sequel to the original Steins Gate, which probably means that all the older games, manga and anime sequels are now classified as spin-offs and are not canon anymore. But is this new game really a sequel? And is the content in this game really something new? For one, all the writers from the original game are now back to work on this new title, as opposed to Darling of Loving Vows. However, the story in this visual novel is almost a word-by-word adaptation of a series of light novels known as the Epigraph Trilogy, except for some minor differences and extra scenes. The story in this game is like a sequel to a bad ending. After Okabe Rintaro accidentally kills Kurisu, he gives up on trying to fix the timeline and loses all hope and will to fight.
俺が殺してしまった。バカみたいだ。全部俺のせいだ。
And he even stops pretending to be the evil scientist Hoin Kyoma. On the other hand, he becomes more mature, sociable.
サークルに入ったんですか？
何のサークルかにゃ？やっぱり UFO とか UMA とか。
テニスサークルだ。
じゃあ一体何してるにゃ？
合コンとか。
And even more considerate towards his friends.
みんな、マユシーね、ダルくんと一緒に考えてるオペレーションがあるんだ。すずさんを笑顔にしよう大作戦。
聞かせてくれよ、マユリ。
The main plot is about Okabe becoming acquaintances with Hyajo Maho, who was Kurisu senior in her college. The laboratory where she is working is developing Amadeus, a new type of AI based on humans' digitalized memories. And it so happens that the person used as the base for this AI was none other than Kurisu. The professor leading the project becomes quite fond of Rintaro and asks him to become a beta tester for Amadeus. Furthermore, there is now a new type of virus, and its symptoms are pretty much the same as Okabe's reading Steiner. They also learn that Mayuri's adopted daughter from the future got lost when she was traveling to the year of 1998 with Suzuha, and now Suzuha wants to find her whereabouts. The game is fully voiced, and like always, the voice acting is perfect. Hooker, the artist from the first Steins Gate, is also back to work on this new game, although his style has changed a little since then. Now his drawings have softer shapes, and the colors look brighter than usual too. For that reason, some people might say that his style got more moe than before. Regardless, his arts are still a feast for the eyes. However, it gets weird sometimes when they recycle old assets from the previous games and put them together with the new ones. As for the characters, they are some of the best in the series, which makes me understand why the writers wanted to adapt the light novels to a game and anime. For instance, Maho is a very likable and interesting character. But to be honest, at first I thought she would be a very arrogant, cynical bitch. But it turns out she's a very kind and humble person.
レスキネン教授も気に入ってるみたいだし、いずれは私の助手にでもしてやろうかと思っているところよ。
え？
あら、お気に召さない？
お気に召すとか召さないとかそういう問題じゃなくて。
ま、冗談だけれどね。
冗談？
もしかして本気にした？
信じちゃいない。
そう。でも、もっともっと勉強してくれれば、あながち冗談じゃなくなるかもしれないわよ。
仮にそうだとしても、レスキネン教授の助手がいい。
教授の助手って、思っている以上に大変よ。あの方は本当に子供だから。
悪かった。ありがとう。
何のことかしら？
Her personality is very compatible with the current Okabe, and that's why they form a strong and believable friendship.
やっぱりこういうのには向かないわ。あら、あなた。
It's not only the new characters though. the returning cast is still great or even better than before. Kurisu, for example, I was not a big fan of her, but this game made me change my mind about her. She's much more friendly and playful now.
こういうルームシェアみたいなの少し憧れてた。人が集まってるところを見ると居心地はいいんでしょうね。
Now let's talk about the endings. Those who read the light novels probably know about this already, but there are no romantic endings for any of the heroines. Instead, the game focuses on a series of events behind the beginning of World War III. Well, at least for the most part.
ジョーさんの気持ちに応えるのにマホニャンが飲む紅茶は一生セイリスが入れてあげる。
Much like the first game, you still need to use your cell phone in order to choose the route you want to take during the story. But now, instead of playing a mail, Rintaro and his friends are using a parody of the popular Line app, which is not only more visually interesting, but it's also way faster to use, since your friends will give a reply to your messages instantly. Overall, Steins Gate Zero is a fantastic game. While it's not exactly something completely new, it certainly is the best visual novel in 2015. If I was to complain about something in this game, it would be just nitpicking. But still, I must say that the humor falls short or just feels out of place for the most part. And the English voice acting is too obnoxious to be taken seriously.
Oh no! Where? Japanese German girl どこにいるんだい、リンタロウ。
ジャパニーズシャーマンガール？
ミコさんのことよ。
Holy cow! So I said we should come soon.
But you just enjoyed shopping too!
That's enough!
But the only real complaint I have is about the true ending, which I will not spoil. But I must say it felt very incomplete and short. It almost feels like they are hinting at a possible sequel. Or maybe this whole game was only a behind the scenes for the true ending at the original Steins Gate. Or maybe there will be a downloadable content scenario with a new epilogue. I honestly don't know. Regardless, this game was a very satisfying experience. It was worth my money, and I'm sure that all the fans of this series will be pleased with this game as well. And that's why I'm looking forward to the anime adaptation. That's it for this review, but there are still many interesting things about Steins Gate Zero. So if you have a question, just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Bye!